Inside Friendship. I'm Molly Ariano, and I'm the media teacher and content creator for Friendship TV. In every episode, we introduce to you the people and programs that make Friendship ISD a special place. Students at Friendship High experience a lot of different subjects throughout their time here. Mr. Vernon is an astronomy, physics, and earth and space science teacher here at FHS. Our practicum students visited his science lab to learn more about him.
Kyle Vernon. I am a 1984 graduate of Midland Lee, a high school that no longer exists. And then I attended Midland College for a couple of years, and then I attended Texas Tech. I've also completed the Air Force correction. I've also completed the air traffic at the FAA Air Traffic Control Academy in Oklahoma City. I have taught in schools and for the U.S. Army and in England since 1990. Well, I tried a variety of different careers while I was young. I was an air traffic controller for a while. I was in the U.S. Air Force as a missile silo operator for a while, but my job was eliminated with the START II treaty Ronald Reagan signed. And then I tried different things. I'm sitting here thinking about it. And eventually I was going to be a geologist and follow my stepfather out into the oil field. And then when my stepfather told me there's no more jobs in the oil field, then I chose the profession that my mother was in, which was teaching. I have taught pretty much every subject under the sun because when I was a substitute teacher, when I was a substitute teacher in England, I went to every kind of classroom from what's called reception, which is kindergarten, all the way up through senior level in American high school. And then in the Army, since I taught the SAT and the ACT, we had to teach all that material as well. In 2011, I was the second place runner-up for Aerospace Teacher of the Year award, and that was an award by the U.S. Air Force. And the man that beat me had a pilot's license. I did not. And we were pretty much equal in every other way. But I have received other awards teaching, from Teacher of the Year at the campus I was at. Now there were perks teaching for the U.S. Army. I got to fly all over Europe. I have 18 passport stamps from all the different bases I taught at in Europe. So that was a nice perk. But living here in Lubbock, because I attended Texas Tech as a student, living here in Lubbock, it's like home.
Abby Boyce, a junior at Friendship High School, is excited to begin another year as a Friendship Tiger athlete.
I'm Abby Boyce, and I'm a starting junior basketball player on the varsity team. I'm number 42, and I can't wait to be playing this season. I've been playing since I was 4, but I don't think I really started taking it seriously till 7th or 8th grade, and I think I've just progressed every year from there, working on a specific skill every year to get better at. I remember feeling like he made a mistake, because I know I'd put in the work, but no one has ever been a freshman on varsity before. And so I was just thinking like, wow, I might sit the bench, I might not do as much. So I remember me and Abby Holder, who was also another freshman on varsity, we started going to the gym together more and more so we'd get playing time. And we ended up starting almost the full season. And so it was just really amazing to see us grow together and play. I think just having milestones for yourself is very, very important so you can stay on track and keep up with everyone else who is working. Because even if you're working really hard, someone else is working just as hard, and you just need something to boost you ahead of the other person. I hope to be the best rebounder on the team for my goals, because I have been the last 2 years, and we have some other girls who are trying to take that, but I want to beat the Friendship record for most rebounds, and I think I can do it. And then also for the team, we really want to get to the regional tournament. I think that would be very big for us, as Friendship doesn't really go there often, so I think that would be really great for us to do. Growing together and just being with the same people over and over, which I know can always be the case for teams, but I think really getting to know the person makes you better on the court and just be on the same page with scoring or passing or defense. I have learned that whatever happens off the court, we have to put that away on the court. So I think that will translate very well in school or in other things. So like if something's going on, you still have to work with that person to get the job done. Probably my goal is to play in college. I really want to play in college and start in college, so really just wanting to get there has keep me motivated to keep playing. There's this girl named Tess Bruffy, and she played at LCU, which is like my dream college, and she also played overseas, and she plays my same position, which is post, and she is just a beast inside and outside and all around. A lot of exposure, I would say, to college coaches, because I don't think I'd be getting offers and things for my future without playing basketball all these years, and just also, again, working with the team. Probably when I hit the game-winning shot against this team we were supposed to lose to, and my coach drew up the play, and he said that I was going to score, and I was so nervous. But when I did score, everyone went crazy, and it was just amazing. Really just the love for the game. I love getting better and just the happiness of scoring and just everybody cheering each other on, and really just the atmosphere in the gym. I just really, really love the game, and I think coaching has a lot to do with that too. I think great coaches make you want to stay and play, and I think my coaches in AAU outside of school has been just amazing to me and helped me work hard and just stay with it even when I was having bad games, bad shooting, bad percentages of everything. And so just getting in the gym with them has made me love the game even more.
Friendship Nation! Friendship Nation! Friendship Nation! Let's go Tigers! Friendship Nation! Let's go Big Blue! Friendship Nation! Friendship Nation! Come on Tigers! Friendship Nation! Friendship Nation! Let's go Big Blue! Friendship Nation! Come on Friendship!
Our elementary and middle schools are excited about September, and here's why.
September is National Literacy Month. Come read with us. The Tiger Who Came to Tea by Judith Kerr. Once there was a little girl named Sophie, and she was having tea with her mommy in the kitchen. Suddenly, there was a ring at the door.
Sophie's mummy said, "I wonder who that can be. It can't be the milkman because he came this morning. And it can't be the boy from the grocer because this isn't the day he comes. And it can't be Daddy because he's got his key. We'd better open the door and see."
Sophie opened the door and there was a big, furry, stripy tiger. The tiger said, "Excuse me, but I'm very hungry. Do you think I could have tea with you?" Sophie's mummy said, "Of course, come in." So the tiger came into the kitchen and sat down at the table.
Sophie's mummy said, "Would you like a sandwich?" But the tiger didn't take just one sandwich. He took all the sandwiches on the plate and he swallowed them in one big gulp. And he still looked hungry. So Sophie passed him the buns.
But again, the tiger didn't eat just one bun. He ate all the buns on the dish, and then he ate all the biscuits and all the cake, and there was nothing left to eat on the table. So Sophie's mommy said, "Would you like a drink?" And the tiger drank all of the milk in the milk jug and all of the tea in the teapot.
And then he looked round the kitchen to see what else he could find. He ate all the supper that was cooking in the saucepan and all of the food in the fridge.
And all the packets and tins in the cupboard. And he drank all the milk and all the orange juice and all of Daddy's drinks and all the water in the tap.
Then he said, "Thank you for my nice tea. I think I'd better go now." And he went. Sophie's mommy said, "I don't know what to do. I've got nothing for Daddy's supper. The tiger has eaten it all."
And Sophie found she couldn't have her bath because the tiger had drunk all the water in the tap. Just then, Sophie's daddy came home. So Sophie and her mummy told him what had happened and how the tiger had eaten all the food and drunk all the drink. And Sophie's daddy said, "I know what we'll do. I've got a very good idea. We'll put on our coats and go to a cafe.
So they went out in the dark, and all the street lamps were lit, and all the cars had their lights on, and they walked down the road to a cafe.
And they had a lovely supper with sausages and chips and ice cream. In the morning, Sophie and her mummy went shopping, and they bought lots more things to eat. And they also bought a very big tin of tiger food in case the tiger should come to tea again.
But he never did. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
If you ask Tiger football coaches Roboto and Northcutt what they're excited for about the season, they will definitely tell you to think turnover.
When you think of Friendship defense, I want you to think of incredible effort and flying to the football. That's what I want people to think. I want a coach to look at us and go, man, those kids fly to the ball. They never stop. They just keep sprinting to the ball and they gang tackle and they play relentlessly and violently.
Very excited about our guys on offense. I think we're really anchored on our offense with our center, Isaiah Kemma, who's just such a special kid in terms of his athleticism, but more importantly, his leadership and work ethic, you know. And then you've got some other guys that have a lot of playing experience that are coming back, like Tate Bills out on the edge at receiver, Landon Hutchison at the inside slot. You got Brooks Robertson, who's played multiple positions from receiver to quarterback. You know, and then I'm really excited about our QB Hud Hutchison, who's coming off our JV, but just such a natural at the position, and such a competitor. And then we have a young receiver, Leighton Stone, who's coming off our freshman team this last year, that just has a lot of speed and a lot of athleticism himself. And so overall, I'm really excited to see what we can get out there and do. You can throw some other guys in there, you know, Damian Rodriguez, who's playing one of our inside slots, and Sebastian Dominguez at our running back spot. You know, it's just a good group overall. The best way for our fellow Tigers to support the football team is to think turnover. All day, all night, on game day, all week, we should be thinking right now, we should be picturing in our head Coronado throwing an interception or a Coronado back fumbling it and us scooping it up. Any one of our opponents. You can create turnovers if you think turnover, and you don't have to be on the football team to do this. If you're sitting there in algebra class, think turnover. If you're at band practice, think turnover. You know, just keep thinking turnover all week. It's our student body that is going to create the turnover. We're going to get them on the field, but it's the student body with the power of the mind, the collective mind of the Tiger Nation is going to create turnover.
Our unified track athletes worked hard last spring to earn second at the state track meet. They were rewarded for their efforts in the fall of 2022 by receiving their new gear.
Unified Track is where we join some of our students in the special ed population and also in our gen ed population. They have to make sure that anybody cannot be on the regular Frenship high school track team to be on our Unified Track team. This will be our second year to have a for real track team. This will be our third year overall. But last year was our first year to take it very serious and actually go far in the track meet. But this will be the third year overall. Last year we made it all the way to state and we got second place, so we got first runner-up in state. And so this year we're going to go and we're actually going to take that state championship trophy. Track meet, and that was a huge deal for us. We got to beat Cooper, so we loved that. But this next year, I think that our team has some fire in them, and they want to go back and get that state first place.
You're watching Frenship TV.
Each Inside Frenship episode, we will be featuring one of the awesome staff that helps the high school function. This episode, we're starting off with royalty. Sarah King is the counselor for students with the last name letters A through C, but she is definitely a queen in the counseling suite.
My name is Sarah King, and I'm one of the counselors at Frenship High School. So I have been married to my husband Brandon for 15 years. He's an accountant. And then I have two daughters who celebrated birthdays over the summer. Kendall, my oldest, she turned 10. She goes to Bennett and will be in 5th grade. And then my youngest daughter, her name is Piper. She turned 8 and she also goes to Bennett and is in 3rd grade. I feel like maybe I'm more intentional with my kiddos. I feel like I'm a better listener with my daughters now that I've been a counselor. I work really hard to be present with them when we are talking and they want to open up about something. So being a counselor has definitely taught me those skills. And I feel like also being a parent has taught me skills for counseling as well. I am starting my 3rd year as a counselor. I was actually a testing coordinator here before, And then I was sworn in as a counselor in February of 2020, and then COVID hit. It was tough. It was tough on our school, it was tough on our department, tough on teachers, tough on students, and so I'm hoping that here in the next couple of years we can make a recovery of sorts from that. I love that Frenship High School and really all of Frenship ISD works very hard to find a place for kids to feel included and plugged in. I love getting to know them, building relationships with them, hearing about all the plans they have for the future, and all of the amazing things that they're going to do after their time here. I think it goes back to helping kids achieve what it is they want to do with their life outside of Frenship, and just getting to walk alongside them as they prepare for the real world.
We're Frenship Palm. And you're watching Frenship TV.
Over quarantine, our superintendent, Dr. McCord, saw a need for our Frenship Tiger families to be fed. With that realization, the Tiger Bites program was born. Take a look at a great program that kept our tigers healthy and fed over the summer.
So it was really Dr. McCord, and she was driving around the district, and of course we know there's need in Frenship, and we see our numbers of federal free and reduced lunch and families that say they need that assistance, but you don't always see it in person, what that need looks like. And Dr. McCord was driving the district and turned down a dirt road and realized she was in Frenship, in a neighborhood, in an unpaved neighborhood, and really saw what poverty looked like face to face in that moment and realized that we needed to do more. And so finding a way to be innovative and go into the neighborhoods and be in parks and try to be where folks were and they could walk or come to us easily was really where it started.
I think what originally inspired Tiger Bites is the fact that we have so many in our community that need meals during the weekends and during the summer and during challenging times. And Tiger Bites is a perfect way to provide those additional supplemental meals for those that can take advantage of it.
The kids have an opportunity to have activities. It's been different every time we've come. They have a wonderful meal that is nutritious, and it also is an opportunity to get out on the soccer field and just have some fun. So it's been a little bit of everything, and we've met some really nice people here this summer.
They really love getting outside and loving playing the activities, having a nutritious meal, and getting out and exercising.
I really love seeing our community come together and just help out our kiddos. I mean, I think Frenship is what it is because we have a strong and supportive community. And so seeing them come out and hang out and, you know, get folks that are coming out of their office and don't get to do those kind of things all the time and just hang out with kids, you know, have some fun, see some smiles and laughs, and just kind of couple that with them also receiving a healthy lunch. I think that's a lot of fun to see. And I love that our central office staff makes this a summer service project and they get to come out and do the same thing and have good positive interactions.
What I'd like to see it grow towards in the future is more and more take advantage of the opportunities. We have a wonderful team throughout Friendship ISD through the school years that provides those supplemental meals for weekends, holidays, throughout the school year, and we get those to the campuses. In the summertime, trying to get those students to come out and bring their friends. You do not have to be registered with Friendship ISD. It's any child 18 or younger that can take advantage of these meals. My favorite part of feeding Friendship Tigers is getting to see students each and every day from all grade levels, kindergarten all the way through seniors in high school. And we do see them out here at Tiger Bites.
I just want to catch everybody. You know, anybody that has the need, we want them to come access it. That's what it's here for. And so we can serve as many as come, you know, and so as many people as need a lunch and need a little bit of help during the summer months and can come out and grab one, we want them to do that. We're going to do it as much as we can every summer and keep it going. And we certainly appreciate Aramark. They work really hard throughout the summer to make it happen, and they do a great job.
I absolutely appreciate it. I don't know if many communities have this opportunity, but it sure is helpful. It's the best thing ever. I was so happy to hear about it.
We don't love that there's need there, but we love that we can help meet that need and provide some food security. And I love Friendship for doing this and for making it a priority, and I want people to access it as much as they can and as they need it. And so we want the word out there.
It's great to be a Tiger.
Coach Smith has been preparing our cheer squad all throughout summer, day and night, to cheer on our Friendship Tigers. The flips may be flashy and the cheers may be loud, but there's a lot more going on behind the scenes than you may expect.
So ever since we made our team, which was back in March, we have had practices. We have gotten together, all squad, just varsity, just doing our skills. And also what I'm really proud of is a lot of our athletes have taken it to their own selves, and they've been taking privates at different gyms and stuff to better their skills so they can bring them back to us. So that's been pretty neat. And then we had cheer camp in June and mini cheer camp in June and another little small cheer camp in July. So it's been nonstop since March. So my big cheer camp, my favorite thing is just, it's our first time all together. It's team bonding. We brought the freshmen up. We're getting to know them. We're all just trying to figure each other out as a team. It's probably one of my most favorite things that we do as a cheer team. You can kind of tell what your season's going to be like as soon as you come into camp. You know exactly what you're getting, and you can just build off of that. My mini cheer camp is just seeing all their faces and how excited they are. And then we had our elementary school game day today and just seeing all those little girls that still remember the cheerleaders' names and the mascots' names. And they're just so exciting to see everybody. And it just makes our Friendship community feel small, even though we're like this huge school. Anytime we do something like that, it just makes it feel like it's a really small community. It's kind of funny. Yeah. I never left, I guess is what it feels like. I love the tradition. I feel like no matter where you go in Lubbock, I know that everybody has their own traditions, but what I love the most is that Friendship has had the same traditions since I was in elementary school till now that I'm a little bit older. And I think that that's the best part, is just seeing the community and seeing the traditions of the fight song, the school song, and the fact that we're going back into elementaries, because we used to do that whenever I was in elementary. They used to come to us. So I don't know, it's a full circle, and I think that being able to be a cheerleader then has given me way perspective as a coach. I know exactly how it feels. I've been in their position, so I enjoy it. Golly, I just can't tell you how many hours these kids put in on top of practice, early morning practices after school, going in, doing locker rooms, cheering at all of the events. I'm so proud of them, on top of keeping all their schoolwork together and just being the Friendship Tigers' biggest fan. I hope that our community and our school sees how much work these girls and guys put in. And whenever it comes UIL season, we'd love to see some support for us as well.
Coach Smith's devotion to these athletes is unparalleled. We know they will excel, and we are excited to see the success of our Friendship Cheer Squad this upcoming.
Thank you for joining us today. If you know of a great story about Friendship ISD, let us know. Share your story ideas by calling or emailing. Also, be sure to follow Friendship ISD on Facebook and Twitter. We will see you on the next edition of Inside Friendship.